Insecure, like going back to the thing of you met me one way, you want to change me. You want me to dial it down.
Okay.
Dial it down a little bit. You're here, you need to be here. And once you try to bring me from here to here, I'm all the way out.
Okay. Where do we draw the line between insecure and smart? Because some stuff is smart. Like I said, I think telling the woman you love to dress more modestly is smart. So where do we draw the line between the two? Because some stuff is smart, but you don't like what I'm telling you. So even though what I'm telling you is intelligent, it has logic behind it, it has purpose behind it, just because you don't like it or it forces you to change, like we just got done talking about, you demonize it and say, well, you're being insecure. A question I want to ask you is, a lot of women say, I feel like I'm men's property, this, that, and third. I don't want to be a man's property, all this, that, and third. What do you feel like make women feel like that? Either it's something the man doing or whatever. Like,
it's the chick. Like, how insecure are you to even say something about yourself like that? Like, okay. I just like those people, they didn't have not a good background, or they didn't have a good role model, or whatever the case was. There's something within, like, there's something within yourself that sometimes we don't take accountability for things. Like, sweetheart, do not make this person feel like you're the reason I'm like this, or they made me feel. Somebody can make you feel a certain way once. It's up to you how you decide to treat yourself after you felt whatever you were feeling around that person.
Yeah.
That's how I would look at that. Like, oh, I don't want to. I mean, anybody who feels like property, I mean, I don't even know what that means. Like, you mean like being like a lapdog for like a husband or like a
like girlfriend? Let's say,
like, what does that mean?
Let's say if a dude tell you, I look, you with me now, I'm with you. You need to dress more like you in a relationship instead of showing your body out.
Thank you for saying that. That's a great example, because this hits home. As I stated a minute ago, I was saying that I like older.
Yeah.
They meet me fun, party girl. Yes, life of the party. Boom. You stay with me and take care of you. And now, pull it down. Like, don't wear the little.
Yeah.
No, who is this for? You already with me. Like, somebody that's not wanting me to be as hot as I was when you met me, that's red flag.
So you feel
I couldn't see those in the beginning.
You feel like this something a man shouldn't do.
That is horrible.
Okay. Why you say so?
Because I think they should let that person express themselves. You can say how you feel, and I can hear you out.
Yeah.
I'll try to listen as best as I can. I have a really big problem with listening to anybody other than my own voice. That's just for real. So if I really, 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 really like you, and there's a happy medium we can come between, I might try to hear you. But before then, we're just a couple months in. I have earwax in my ear to that kind of conversation. Like, don't do that.
Okay.
You met me like that. You loved all of it when you saw it.
Okay.
Now you're like, where's something a little looser? Don't be like, why you putting on makeup to go to the Kroger?
So why do you think women show their form, like form-fit clothes or whatever the case may be? Why do you think women dress that way?
Some people are going with a trend. Also, some people are just going based on how they feel.
Okay.
And I've always been like this. Before I even got to this hourglass shape, when I was bigger, I was still wearing stuff that aesthetically pleasing to my body. That's a good way to put that.
Okay.
Yes, because I've always portrayed myself like that. I don't know about other people. Like, I've never tried to get attention or whatever. This is just how I am. Also, though, side note, as a business owner, I don't care what you're selling. I'm just happen to be into skincare and image and self-love and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you should be aesthetically pleasing to the body. It ain't got to be something like showing your shape or whatever, but you should look approachable in a way to where whatever you selling, I want to buy it.
I agree with that.
So I'm sorry, I don't want to seem bang because my mom was like, "Are your pants tight enough, or is your top short enough, or whatever?" Like, this is just me expressing myself, and people that really gravitate towards me are other people who are comfortable with themselves as well.
Okay.
And that's the kind of people that I would want to draw in. Like, cool, how can I push you to be better? You already loving yourself. Let me help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like some people do it because they're following a certain way because they just started looking like that and doing that. But in other people, that's just how you are. Like, sex sales.
Okay.
That's always my slogan. Like,
so if aside from the first group of people, the people that just follow the trend, the second group of people that's doing it because like this just what they relate to, like feeling wise, then let's say the dudes say, okay, you doing it because this is how you feel. Emotions is attached to it. But I'm telling you to cover up for logic reasons. Do you think the logic should oversee the emotion?
What's the logic? So nobody else will look at me? So nobody else will desire me? Tell me the logic. Why did you tell me to not dress the way that you originally, like I attracted you when you first met me?
I say for one, it saved our relationship more because
save
our relationship more.
It'll save it.
So
I was gonna make sure.
Two, other than just saving the relationship in general, which I will explain, the second part of it is it saves my woman from being mistreated. And I go into the first part first. So if 1,000 dudes shoot that shot at you a month, it'll be easier to stay solid versus 1,000 dudes versus 100 dudes. So if changing your wardrobe will drastically decrease the amount of dudes that approach, it takes more pressure off you. Am I saying you unloyal? No. But if you're a natural woman, just like I'm a natural man, even though I love you, if 1,000 women was coming at me every month, I'm not gonna lie, I might waver a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Cause like there's just too much damn temptation. Like if I wasn't attracted to women, if I wasn't a natural man, all right, cool. 1,000,000 women can come and I'll still be solid. That's not the case, bro. I like women. So if women throwing themselves at me, the right day might come and I might say, damn, I love my girl, but man, what? So I use the same example as like if we in a weight room, if you give me a 100-pound weight, I can rip it for let's say 5 reps. You give me a 5-pound weight, but I can go all day. Mm-hmm. So if you take more weight off your partner, they can last longer. So that's how it'll save our relationship. Then you protect the woman because it's a woman named Jenna McCarthy. She was an author not too long ago. But in one of her books, she did an experiment called Dressing Like a Slut for a Day. And she wore she wore a short leather skirt and an off-the-shoulder t-shirt. And all day she documented how she was the victim of sexual remarks. The dude was blatantly staring at her breasts. The dude was like even leaning to look up her skirt. And she was saying, bro, I basically got like, I'm down to chop running across my forehead. And she was saying that the dudes that seen her throughout the day couldn't really tell if she just came at the house to chop or if she just came at the house to like do her. So she was saying all off her wardrobe, she experienced a totally different reality than she do on a regular day-to-day basis. So if I know dudes become more like dogs when you dress a certain way, they put not only our relationship at risk, they put your safety at risk. Because then if they see you as less than what you are, less than a divine woman, if I see you as a slut, I'm able to have less empathy, less sympathy when dealing with you. I might do some shit I wouldn't do to another female when I see you. You know what I'm saying? What?
That's just like saying, just because I'm dressed like that, I deserve to get.
Okay. Now that's a good point. I won't say you deserve it.
No, I'm just saying, but what you said was in a nutshell, in a nicer way. I talked to her like that because she was dressed like this, but so-and-so had on her blazer and her lawyer skirt, so I treated her a certain way. Yeah. So the lawyer skirt girl don't get the little pat on the butt, but the chick with the leather skirt does.
Now, am I saying this right? No, but am I saying this reality?
So
yes.
But it sounds like, oh, it's the woman's fault because this is how, like, what?
Okay. This is what I say about like whose fault it is. Mm-hmm. Let's say if you said you work at a zoo, right? If I walk in the lions den and the lions fuck me up, who should have prevented this shit? Me. Like, do I hope the person get fucked up? No. You see what I'm saying? But it's
not a good example, you guys.
it's lions in there. So do I feel like women deserve to be treated less because of that wardrobe? No. Though no matter what she wearing, she's still the same person. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you still a divine woman. Now, I heard another brother, I can't think of the brother's name. He said it's a such thing as an animal acting like a human. And it's also a such thing as a human acting like an animal. So, do I still think you a divine human being? Yes. Do I think you having animalistic ways? Yes. Do I think the men treat you like an animal are intuitively divine men? Yes. Do I think they also acting like animals? Yes. So I would say it's not proper to say the woman deserves to be treated like X, Y, and Z, but I will say her actions are leading to her getting treated this way. Like, I don't think people should be fat asses. But if you eat all day and don't work out, you're going to be a fat ass. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think
that's something that my cousin Sam would say. She's like, you do personal training. She's like, look, like, you keep like that kind of stuff. Like, you see how my eyes get back? I was like, wow. Yeah. Like, we would think it, but I mean, he said it.
Like, I don't think women deserve or should be treated that way. But just like I don't think a woman would deserve to be a fat ass, that comes with a lot of health problems.
I want to speak on just that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I used to be bigger in high school, not plus size. Like, well, yeah, like, not that you know inches, but
yeah,
like a 26 in pants in women. And right now, I can probably do like a 12, 13 on a good day. Saying it to say the attention, like, it's a Fab Four. I got friends I've been friends with since I was 1. I'm 36, so that's them kind of friends. But in the Fab Four, I wasn't a friend that was getting looked at. I want to say this all because going back to body, they weren't looking at me like that. Yeah, but now the
roles reverse.
The new Amber, like the people I went to high school with that wouldn't give me the time of day. You got your wife turning your head like we at the basketball game. We at the Olive Branch Park out there. And it's like, no, the attention is different.
Yeah.
So we can agree to disagree in a certain aspect of the way you look would attract a certain audience of people. And it's like, you probably wouldn't get the creeps if I had on my sweatpants and my big tee. But the days I go in, I'm looking at my waist trainer and my workout clothes, all the dads are like,
yeah, I wouldn't even say they creeps. I would say they natural men. Because I say, bro, if you see
I'm sorry, we just use the word creeps. We talk about y'all.
If you see a fine girl walking past, I ain't gonna lie. The creeps, the regular dudes, the broke dudes, the rich, everybody go, damn, you just seen it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying the woman who's dressed in a promiscuous way deserves less treatment. what I am saying is she is definitely putting herself on the side of probability that will get treated less than a woman who dressed in a more modest way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if this my woman, and I know this, like before I even started studying this, like me just being a dude, I know this how dudes is. I would tell my girl, since I love you, since I care about you, I don't want you to get mistreated. I don't want you to be made uncomfortable by dudes staring at you in an uncomfortable way, by dudes approaching you that you don't want to be approached by dudes making sexual remarks. This,
you don't
that,
want
and
your
third.
friends to think about me naked. I mean, I don't want nothing that don't nobody else want. So I'm not the conversation. I don't think I'm the most typical answers for us these scenarios. I'm like, people coming at you daily, but you're never giving them a play. You might screw up every now and then. Yeah. She never was dirty and came back to me or whatever. Like stuff like that turns me on.
Yeah,
it does.
So since you can agree with it, why won't you listen to the dude that's saying, "Hey, just more modesty for modesty"?
Because you can't tell me what to do, and I have a thing about don't tell me what to do.
This is interesting.
Don't boss me.
This is interesting because you agree with the logic, but since he said it, since he verbalized it,
yeah,
you like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't want to do it no more.
This is just like a mom saying, "Do X, Y, Z," but V, you might call me and say the same advice.
Yeah,
I can't hear from her.
Okay.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is interesting.
But I like you, so I heard you.
This is interesting.
I got a best friend who dated somebody going back to the same sign as me. And for 35 years, she couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
But now you going to date a nigga like me, she come to me and like, well, I guess you're right. Like, but before then, she's like, I'm not like that. I'm like, what? But now you with somebody who's my same nature and you're listening to that person. So I just think it'd be a thing of control. I think it'd be a thing of ego a little bit. Like, don't tell me what to do. But if I like you, say, you know what, maybe he's right. Let me do it on my own.
Okay. So you gotta come to the realization to dress modestly on your own.
Please.
If a dude say it, even though you agree with the logic, if a dude say it, it's gonna turn you on.
You're just, and you're calling me out, and that's actually how women are. We'll say one thing, but we mean another. But it's also like I feel that, but I'm also like, just don't tell me what to do. Let me do it on my own.
So what would be your advice to the dude in this situation? Let's say it wasn't you. Let's say if your son let's say if your son going with this girl, right?
Okay.
And your son telling her, I want you to dress modest, he get her the reasons through. She agree with the knowledge, but she refused to do it because it's coming from him. What would be your advice to your son?
Wait, if the girl's coming off,
like say your son telling the girl, "Hey, I want you to dress more modestly."
Okay.
He tell her the logic behind it, and she agree with the logic, but she refused to do it just because he telling her to. What would be your advice to the son?
Give her time, give her space. She will come around. If she doesn't make a decision for yourself to say, you know what? I'm tired of all the dogs hounding at my girl.
Yeah.
I need somebody who's ugly and doesn't fucking
So what time frame would you give him? Like you said, give her time. How long is too long?
Mm-hmm. How long is too long to put up with some crap that you spoke on and your chick ain't moving? Like, it depends on how lonely you are. Like you made a call, you gave her time, you gave her space. I don't know, 30 days, 60 days.
Yeah.
I can't time nothing, but I'm like, you expecting me to move just because you told me to do something, then you gonna be waiting your whole life.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, putting restrictions on people. Some people can some people like that. Some people like when, oh, my man told me I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't wait to call my folks and be like, girl, you won't believe what the tell me. Like, no. I just
so
that's a
in
good
a
example to
relationship,
make him my son. Because I'm like, no. I'm like, if you like her, wait.
okay.
If your my stomach, my intuition has never led me off. If you know deep down inside, like, this may not work. You just either opt out or let it fizzle out. And that's kind of toxic too.
My thought process on it is, if you say something and that person doesn't change it, I wouldn't say immediately, like the same day, but that person don't change it very, very soon. If this is a deal breaker for you, whatever you ask them to change, leave. Because from my knowledge, people don't really change. So if you identify a flaw in this person, I ain't gonna lie, you might as well be gone playing in your exit.
I love this.
Yeah,
because that's how I am too. You met me, I'm 36, and you're like, oh, well, you interrupt me, or you don't let me talk, or you don't listen. I've heard that. My mama told me that.
Yeah.
I was a baby. It ain't changed. I just, you either have to be someone who is compatible,
or leave.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're right. Like,
it's them rare people.
They're not gonna change.
Yeah, it's them rare people that actually change. Like, they was doing X, you came along, they started doing Y. Yeah. That's super rare. Be my bestie. Yeah. I want to say thank you for coming in our life. Like, I might have said it. I kind of get a little irritated that you changing now. But I also say, you know why you doing that? Because I'm not penetrating you. I say, you really dating me. I'm just not that dude. I ain't got no hard one for you. Yeah. I said that. I said that, and she goes, you wouldn't believe like how the same you guys are. I said, yes, I would. You told me his number. People like, I don't believe in the sound. You don't have to believe in none of it. We were born around the same moon and summer. It's crazy because it's like, oh, now it's cool that I've been telling you this. And I love you. I'm your friend. I'm like, change for you this, you that. But since he doing something to her, he doing something to her that I can't do, so she can hear him. I'll take it. Let me fall back to hear you take accountability, to hear you own something. I love it. So people can change if they really like who they with. And I'm just like, I've changed a little bit for the person that I was with at the time. Then I realized, hey, it's so hard trying to be whoever that girl. Like, bro, most people will say they will change. Like, if you bring it up to y'all in a relationship, you bring it up, hey man, I don't like this or I don't like that. Most people will verbally commit to change. They're like, okay, yeah, I got you. Will the change actually come?
I love you so much. I want to change so bad.
Bro, you will go 6 months, the same stuff going on, bro. So I feel like people quick to, like, especially when they care about you, they love you, they quick to verbally commit to a change. But actually changing the action and manifesting it in real life, I ain't gonna lie, it's so rare that if you identify a flaw that you can't get past, that you're not okay with, try to work it out with them, like have them go through a change or whatever, but change is hard. Change is hard. If they say they gonna change, keep an eye on it, but I ain't gonna lie. If you don't see that change happening, if you don't see that change happening,
it's a boiling pot of water, keep an eye on it.
Because eventually you gonna look back, bro. The person doing the exact same actions, right? Then y'all gonna keep having these same conversations. Babe, remember I asked you to change? Okay, cool. 2 months later.
I feel like he is reading me my rights. I'm just over here like, dang, these are all me. Like, because I'm like, I be saying stuff. Like, it sounds so good.
Right. What?
I look in your eyes and everything.
I'm talking about.
I won't lose eye contact. Like, I'm verbally, but that's the thing I'm gonna say. But me, I'm sure maybe I can speak it into existence and it's gonna be start to become like come over me, maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it don't. So what you said, when you see somebody, you see the red flags, and you say change is hard. Not saying don't say, because girls, we get with a guy think you can change him, or you give me anything you can change me. It's like I'm stuck like this. Just have a good time with me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like this, but for the right person, for the right king, or you know,
okay. Now, the last question we ended on this, and this I feel like a question I've been wanting to ask for a while. I don't know why I ain't been asking it. Have you, and if so, why? Have you ever called a man insecure? Okay, why?
Everybody I've already dated.
Okay, why you say that? That's a big statement. Why you say that?
Not the real hood guys. I ain't called y'all insecure because y'all got so much going on. So it's plenty of us that be dating them, so they don't think going on. But insecure, like going back to the thing of you met me one way, you want to change me. You want me to dial it down.
Okay.
Dial it down a little bit. You're here, you need to be here. And once you try to bring me from here to here, I'm all the way out.
Okay. Where do we draw the line between insecure and smart? Because some stuff is smart. Like I said, I think telling the woman you love to dress more modestly is smart. So where do we draw the line between the two? Because some stuff is smart, but you don't like what I'm telling you. So even though what I'm telling you is intelligent, it has logic behind it, it has purpose behind it, just because you don't like it or it forces you to change, like we just got done talking about, you demonize it and say, well, you're being insecure. You see what I'm saying?
You're right.
So,
just blow you off. And
yeah. Like say I'm going to just make up an example. Let's say my woman eat a lot of fried food. Like I know fried food not good for us. I try to rear her off fried food. And
this is a real conversation? This is a real situation?
Nah.
I'm just
saying, for example.
Got you.
And I try to change her diet and whatever. This gonna be hard for her. Like very difficult.
That would really annoy me. Like,
this gonna be hard for her. This gonna be new to her. This, that, and third. So let's say she start throwing out claims. Well, you must don't love me the way I am, or you must be this, you must be that. You throwing out. You throwing out terms and words that try to justify you want to keep eating fried food. Smart. But these terms and words might not be true. Like you saying, I don't love you. I will argue the exact opposite.
Yeah, I love you so much that I'm hard on you.
Exactly.
And this is a great example because I'm like that. I am sister soldier when it comes to health, is wealth, all that. So as a person who is clean from the inside out, skin is from the inside out, saying that, even though this is a random example, that is really hard to say, because it's like, this advice I'm giving you is smart. Yeah. So follow it.
Yeah.
And do what I tell you, because I got your best interest at heart.
So where do we draw the line?
This is a great question.
Like, because the woman who don't want to be told it, she'll say, oh, you insecure. Oh, you don't love me. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. But she could just be saying things to take pressure and light off of herself and throw it on him.
I'm deflecting from the situation. I want to make you feel bad for making me feel like I need to do X, Y, Z.
So the dudes that you call insecure, was they really insecure or was you deflecting?
I was definitely deflecting. Don't ever tell me about my fucking self. Don't ever tell me about me. Like, it's so hard for me to hear, but when I like you, I promise. When you get done scolding me in the car, when you take me home, I promise I'm gonna be like, you know what? That man love me. He just want the best for me. But I can't say it in the car. Yeah. I'll never tell you to your face. But I would be like, dang, that's somebody who really, truly loves me and want to see the best for me. And also, though, going back to not having a daddy, what if a daddy already gave me all that? I would be able to receive this from you. Okay. Hey, why you wearing that tight stuff with your booty jiggling and no panty line? Yeah. Niggas is looking. Some people want that attention. Yeah. Some people didn't have that attention.
So do you think most women like that? Because you openly admitted, like, yeah, I was deflecting. Do you think most women that call men insecure are deflecting?
No, some of them when they said insecure, they saw some red flags that was like, dang, this guy's you insecure.
Okay.
Like,
Other than wardrobe, what makes a guy insecure?
ooh. I've had people not like how busy and bossy I am.
Okay.
They just work in a regular job. Like, what can I do for you? How can I be along? So I've had that. Like, to me, that's insecure. Like, if you know I like you, I'm calling you when I get off work and really, even no matter how busy I am, I'm tapping in with you, but you still weigh the woes of like, damn, like, how can I be more important in her life? I already give her money, but how can I keep her attention? I feel like you don't know who you are. You gotta question yourself while dating me, but you wasn't before. You dated a girl at 85 and you at 85 and y'all got 85 stories. You straight. But I'm calling you like, hey, we're gonna go out of town. We're working on the food truck. I gotta go in Nashville. All right, I'm gonna hit this all male wax party. Dicks everywhere. I was dating somebody. My business was in my home. Dating somebody. So outside of wardrobe insecurities, the stories like what? You money. You coming in, you come and get your face, you come and get your manscape on. That's what I do. I manscape. So you with me, you know I'm. Oh, so what you playing
Dang,
with
I
all
bet
day?
they would make dudes insecure.
What? I was staying with somebody with my business in the place where we stayed at.
Dang, I ain't think about
Turning
that.
up on me. The guy on the bed, gotta get his service. He paying for a service. He trying to help us keep our lights on.
Yeah.
Georgia Power High. Stop playing. Like, I'm trying to get this money. But you downstairs.
Dang, that's a good point.
Slamming cabinets. You got your gas on the car side and the guy on the bed is like, hey, do I need to get out of here, man?
Yeah.
Is everything okay? I'm talking about people come and spend bands just to get the vibes. They'll come and catch the vibes and get the service.
Dang,
You feel me? So you have to be secure. Okay, my girl up there, yes, I'm doing scrotum checks. I got a lot going on, and if you insecure, you're not gonna want me to massage you. You don't want me to. Massage men or nobody.
Dang.
Nobody. So
how long did that relationship last? Like you waxing other men private?
Yes,
in the home.
That because a sweet cost. If you're helping me keep the lights on, come on now.
Was you doing that before you got with him? The waxing?
Yes, but yes, I was doing it at a place.
For that.
He did. He just the word Brazilian mean women, so he never knew that I was doing manscape. But I was like, look, only people that want to come to the house is the dudes.
Okay. So
a few women came.
Okay.
A few women
so
came.
So he was under the impression that you were only doing women. So when you did your first man, how did that conversation? Did you tell him beforehand? Or did he just find out?
Everything. I'm letting you know who come in your house where you paying the bills.
Okay.
Yes.
Dang.
I said the guy from the job that I just quit, he gonna follow me. I said he gonna pay $100 for the wax. He gonna come over here. So
what did he say?
Know what I was just about to tell you. I said, you know what? Maybe I didn't say man. So I just said he gonna come get wax. You can get your chest, you can get your back, get a guy, whatever. But I think he heard like just how we laughing and vibing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing with you naked. So he heard all the laughs, and the guy that came to get wax bought a bottle. So he saw it when he came in. You know what I mean? And the wax was upstairs. So we both upstairs in this room to the right, and I could tell it went from, hey, how you doing, to I just hear cabinets slamming. I hear cabinets slamming, and I hear you're revving your charger up outside. It was just like,
so
wow.
Did a dude ever try to come on to you during the waxing?
13 years of doing the same thing and looking at people naked. It wasn't just men hitting on me.
So
I think when you're in that vulnerable space like that and you got warm wax on you, I feel like some things are released, and I didn't even realize that. So I just like dating somebody who is not secure with themselves. They're not gonna like none of that, especially if you like talking to girls and stuff like that too. So they don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I could say this is an appointment. This could really be
This could go left.
This could go wherever.
Okay.
So it's been a
when
problem.
when he first realized you was doing it down there with dudes, how did he bring it up to you? Did he ever say, I don't like this, I want you to stop? Did he ever
He
say
said how
anything?
long they gotta be doing, like how long they gotta get it done for it to be gone. Because people don't understand like what a wax is. Like so, just curious. He's like, so how long he gotta keep coming for it? I was like, he gonna be here once a month. He's like, no, he's not. I was like, that was $100. Then he just tipped me $50. Like, shut up. I'm trying. So I wasn't working. So all the burden was on you, but here I am. I still had my.
Oh, so you still stopped it for him?
I think he stopped that. That guy never came back after that.
She like, I don't know what happened.
No, I don't know what happened.
Never
he never came back.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count. I'm being honey. I don't know if the word insecure. Well, I don't know what the hell the word is. I know I wouldn't be cool with it.
You wouldn't.
Hell
Your girl
no.
getting her bag. You proud of her.
Fuck that bag. Hell, you see
But you ain't got enough coming in to where I would wee.
Hell no. You got wee-wees in your face all day. Then after that, I'm trying to give you my wee-wee.
I'm sick of looking at it. Right. Yours ain't even. Y'all got the hair on it too. I done waxed up with you. Like they bald and clean and ready to be. This is jungle. Like no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count.
So that was.
I don't know what's the word to describe it. Maybe we can say insecure. I know I damn sure wouldn't go for it. My girl got sausages in her face all day.
Yes. And I could tell that he wasn't comfortable with it. And like he showed that. And he's like, no. So I'm like, okay, are we rich? Are we rolling in dough? Why would you tell me no to money? If you're doing this, I sell this and you sell this. Why we just can't sell together?
All money ain't good money though. All money ain't good money.
Okay, so tell the person that is acting a fool, mine got a sheet of paper behind it.
How look though?
A school and a license.
If one of us, if all money ain't good money,
I can't go to jail for mine, for my hustle. So
you gonna put me in jail though, because I'm gonna kill one of the dudes you got.
I could say, yeah, and I would not be surprised if I had heard of something round off in the sky because I was with somebody that's like dang, like, and in my head I'm like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Like, I'm trying to get my money, and that's in that space when you really like somebody, you live with them, you do. Like, why would I question my bag? And
hey, dude, that weren't comfortable with it. I feel you.
Comment below. Comment below.
I feel you got my full support.
Your girl massaging people and giving them manscapes.
That's crazy.
Nigga knees in the air.
Knees in the air.
But the lights is on. We're going out to eat. We living a good life. Like
I ain't gonna lie. I damn near
we straight.
I damn near rather struggle month to month than have
and
my
I think after that, I ain't gonna lie, we did. And shortly after, I came back to Memphis, Tennessee. And that's on me. On my mama.
Damn.
For real. Shortly after that, when that traffic, when he turned up like that, we kicked in and got out of the room. And if the client on the bed is fearing for his life, I'm trying to run my business.
On the bed that y'all sleep in?
No, a wax bed.
Oh.
I'm running a full service hair removal practice in a bedroom that we had a 3-bedroom house.
Okay. I thought another grown man was laying down naked on the same bed y'all lay down naked on.
I would never run an unprofessional business like that. When they followed me from Sweet Samba, Atlanta, Georgia, to my house, they was like, hey, you got a good report. We love you. Where you going? They followed me wherever I was going. But then when that happened, I ain't seen him no more.
Bro, probably ain't alive no more, goddamn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what dude would be comfortable with it. Like, I feel like the same dude that's comfortable with that is the same dude that'll be comfortable like, yeah, man, you can step out.
Yeah.
Hell no. Nah.
Right, you're right. And honestly, I want to say I would not want my person to be a masseuse, a photographer, a DJ, or
the photographer. I ain't think about photographer. The photographers be going crazy. The girls be down there all the way naked. So hell yeah, my girl can't be a photographer.
Yeah.
Unless you
I'm taking
do
some
like
pretty
baby shoots or
unspeakable photo shoots.
No cap.
Free ain't free, love. Anybody listening, any women out there that say they got a homeboy that do pictures, I love their pictures.
Crazy, girl. Now, we'll end it on that note, y'all. With the waxing the other grown men, I thought on the same bed you lay on, but I was wrong.
I mean, in a room you pay for.
So now, end it with your social medias, wherever they can find you at, and we'll stop it right there.
All right. I'm on Snapchat as Glamber, GLAMBER 420. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Peachy Keen 901, like Georgia Peach, KEEN 901. And TikTok and Amber Glow 901. I
think that's it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all
Thank
tapping
you
in
for
on this
listening.
episode. Yes, sir, Ski. Tap in on the next episode of the Dontbeaviking podcast.